Hello, and welcome to Trending with the Times. This week we have quite the show planned for you. As you can see, our theme today is horror. It's about, hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen, because it's about to get a little spooky. Here for us first, we have What's Up, and they'll be showing you some makeup from some horror films. So, ladies?
Being in What's Up is like being famous. Everyone knows what's up.
I heard Elsie was wearing black jeans with whips in them, so I decided to wear black jeans with whips.
I just heard that all the girls at Wasatch have fake eyelashes.
I heard they get all their clothes from New York.
I want to hear the gossip. I go to What's Up.
Hey guys, I'm Elsie.
I'm Olivia.
And I'm Marley.
And we are
What's Up?
So this week for our segment, we are going to show you a video of a lot of different kinds of like horror makeup, and a lot of different people are going to do different things, and it's going to be very cool.
I think it's really cool to see the different preparations for this.
So this is our first look.
It's Pennywise, I think, and it's very cool.
Yeah. So Pennywise is from the movie It. It's a recent horror movie that came out in 2017. Honestly, it's actually a really good movie. I really like it, and the look for this is actually really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like her contacts, and it looks very nice. This one is the Jigsaw clown, I think. And
this one's really,
it's really
scary. Cool to see how like the beginning, how she's completely different from the end look. Like how much preparation it takes her, and how much like she basically transforms her whole face into being something completely different.
It's just cool how like movie makeup makes everything. It's like super cool.
I think a lot of preparation went into this one, like for sure.
Even the contact, just everything like makes her look so much different.
I'm definitely not this talented. I could edit this. But
I'm actually wondering how long this actually took her, because that's a lot of work. Okay.
Yeah, this one's very cool. I like all the little details she put into it.
Oh yeah, and the suit as well. It's actually like really
looks super
cool.
scary.
Hair,
yeah, this is probably scariest.
It's actually like way realistic.
That's very scary.
This one's really cool. I don't think it's any like person like she's trying to copy, but it's just like her own thing, and it looks. I like it a lot. It's very cool.
It's like a skeleton
and it's kind
slash, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a simpler look, but also very complicated. Because I would never do this.
Oh yeah, the
like I would never be
crazy.
able to do it. Yeah. It's super cool.
It turned out well, along with the body art.
Yeah.
And her hair matches it like really well.
It's very cool. A lot of them, I noticed they cover up their eyebrows to do something else, almost, you know.
Oh yeah, it's just what they do.
Or
to
like
make
they
it look
redraw
more
like more eyebrows.
Oh yeah.
I really like this one because it kind of like is like a diversion. It looks really cool, like how half of her face will be upside down, and you don't know which one's her real face. Just kidding, you can tell, but it looks very.
It looks very well done. I'm gonna say that now. Like these people are very good at their makeup.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I wish I was this good at makeup, but I'm not. So.
Being this good at makeup, I would do makeup like every day. Honestly.
So yeah, this looks super cool.
It's funny how good she is.
Because it's not really horror, but it still like looks really super. It's like cool makeup.
Wow.
It's just like that creepy kind of, like mystical kind of look almost.
Oh yeah, that eyebrow is actually very realistic.
This looks super cool. It like
I think this looks
like unicorn. I don't know. It looks really cool.
A real zipper. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I think it's very cool. Like, who would think to put a zipper on your face? But you just do it, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it before, but like, I think this brings it to a whole new level. And her normal makeup is absolutely incredible because I'm just excited to see what she does with the zipper part on this.
This one's fun because it's not necessarily the most creepiest, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
There is a ton of glitter involved.
Glitter's like my favorite. I love glitter and sparkly things, so.
Wow.
It's a very popular
I feel like that
look.
takes
I feel like
forever.
That is
It take
incredible.
forever. It's like a Coachella look.
How did the glitter not get in her eyes?
This one is super scary. This is probably the scariest one.
This is a more gory look, more
And
horror.
it's cool like how she used different things to like make her it like look
Yeah.
real. Like
Lots of
cotton.
latex and cotton.
Yeah, super cool.
Gosh, it's crazy to see how much like they put on their face and like everything they do to make it just so crazy.
Oh yeah. It's amazing how the final product can turn out.
Yeah.
Like honestly, the teeth look really cool. Like it's hard to do teeth with Halloween costumes.
It's hard to do anything like that.
Oh, this is really creepy. It almost looks like she like got an accident or something black.
This one is super cool. Yeah, this one's super cool. I don't know. This guy is super famous and really good at makeup, but he talks a lot.
His eyes look amazing.
Yeah.
And the drawing that he's doing.
Like,
That is absolutely
I like this
incredible.
one a lot.
me too. It looks like you could. I feel like this could like be a creepy look, but also like a cool look, so you could like go to like a party with super flashy lights and it look really cool.
Oh yeah.
It's funny
It
how
looked really
like
cool.
his eyeshadow is still really, really good.
Yeah.
I like how everything matches, like all the colors. It just sort of merges together. Blends really well.
Okay.
That is absolutely incredible. It absolutely looks like he has like glowing lights on his face.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
That is amazing.
So,
I
how do you
think-
guys like that video? I really liked it.
I think my favorite one was the zipper with like the pink glitter. I
That
thought
one
it
was
Yeah, that
really
one was
cool.
very cool.
It was really just unique.
Yeah, I like the whole video, but I think my favorite one was the last skeleton one because I like all the white he put in it to make it look like it was glowing. So it was
I
very
thought
cool.
that was really, really cool. Like it could also, you could be like in a dark room. And
It just like looked very like the hardest. Honestly,
yeah.
it looks like it would take the longest.
Well, I probably liked the Pennywise one because that one looks really
yeah,
good.
that one was cool.
that was really cool. And it was on the girl too, which was really cool how she looked the part.
So that was the end of What's Up for this week. Afterwards, we're going to be moving on to Media Men with some movies that they're going to share with us.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we will see you next week on our segment.
Jared, you're gonna be late for school. Wow.
Two minutes early.
Well, thank you to the girls from What's Up for showing us that cool makeup. I personally have to say my favorite was the jigsaw. It looked like it took a lot of time and looked super scary too. All right, next we have Media Men bringing us some scary movies, Conjuring, Paranormal Activity, and The Quiet Place. We'll take it to them. Guys?
Hey, what's your favorite one?
That made me very scared. All right.
Okay, so first video that we'll be reviewing is Paranormal Activity. And this one is a very scary one.
Oh yes.
Very scary. Okay, so this movie got me so bad. Just watching it scared the crap out of me. All this possessing and all that. you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's all like filmed on like iPhone cameras and stuff. It's all like it's kind of like a documentary they made.
And this is the fourth one, I believe,
yeah,
right?
This is the fourth Paranormal Activity that's playing on screen right now.
Yeah, the first Paranormal Activity that they made was just as scary. The amazing thing that they did was they made it all just on cell phones. But in this clip, right now, she is...
Chandelier just fell.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Was it the child or was it a spirit?
It was her friend Toby. Robbie's friend has a friend named Toby that is a demon. And he does not like anybody here. What they did is Ben, her boyfriend, rolls a camera on his computer, videoing while she's sleeping, and it shows all this paranormal activity that's going on, and they start freaking out about all this. And they see Robbie, Wyatt's friend, hop into bed with Alex, and just all this crazy stuff starts happening. Like right in this film, this clip, it shows that this demon Toby is pulling and possessing everybody and making all this weird stuff happen. So what?
No, they just... Anyway, the show, they did a really good job of filming it all like it was a documentary, and you know, it looks really good.
Yeah, it was.
It was really scary.
It scared the crap out of me.
Right out of scared my socks off, you know. Anyways, the next movie we're going to be doing is The Conjuring.
Yep. Let's dive into that clip. So we start off with a family, and they have just recently moved into a house in Rhode Island. They have a mother and a father, and they have 5 children. The children's name are Christine, Andrea, Nancy, April, and Cindy, and they have a dog named Sadie. The dog, during the middle of the night, dies at 3:07, and all the clocks in the house stop at 3:07, and they just had all these random stuff that was happening to them, and the mother gets locked in the basement, and she's being tormented by spirits.
This is some crazy stuff, man.
Yeah. And Christine makes a new friend, an invisible friend, and she can only talk to it. No one else can talk to it, and it's just really scary.
She does believe that it is malevolent, though. So it's not the greatest friend to have, I guess.
And the spirit also starts attacking Christina and Andrea. And
so like everyone starts freaking out because they move into this new house. It's like all haunted. Yeah, so you can see here, yep, there you go. And she falls down the stairs.
But the things that Christina can see are really weird. There's a tree out in the backyard that only Christine can see, and it's a little girl, and she's just hanging from a tree.
Oh,
and
man.
She can't see. Oof. No one else can see this but her. So they try to call in professionals to see if they can solve this problem, but
it's actually
they can't solve it at all.
It's a little crossover from the movie Annabelle. Those professionals that looked into her.
Oh.
They come in and they take a look, I guess.
They take a look at all the things, and Annabelle's in this movie, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And it's all around, it was just a really scary movie. I had a hard time watching it.
And that ball just bounced all by itself.
Oh, man.
Honestly, in her position, I would probably lose my mind and just start crying and rolling around on the floor.
Well, that's what probably she was doing, just barely. But.
So, yeah, the Conjuring is... What is she doing? Do you think a candle is going to hold away the spirits?
She's lighting a match to see what's down there because she can't see anything, and it just keeps burning out.
Oh, man.
All right, so anyways, the next show we're going to talk about is The Quiet Place. Oof. And can we roll the Quiet Place clip? All right, so in this scene, it almost makes you want to talk quieter. But so anyway, in The Quiet Place, the Earth has been invaded by aliens. And the aliens can't see or smell her; they can only hear. And so, the only thing you can do is just make no sound because if they hear you, they'll hunt you. Like, right?
That'd be so hard.
And so, in this scene, they're playing Monopoly in their house. They have all these special pieces, But then she tries to take his money, knocks over the lantern, and that's Jim from The Office, by the way.
Yes,
John Krasinski plays the father.
Yeah, and
He's
he
also the
directed this
director.
whole movie.
Yes.
36 days to film the whole thing?
36 days. They filmed the whole movie in 36 days.
That is amazing.
I mean, there was tons of planning between like when they started and then they started filming, but 36 days they did all the shots. They were on a $17 to $21 million budget, and they made over $240 million in revenue.
I thought it was really well.
It was really well done. I mean, there was no talking for like 90% of the movie. It was all American Sign Language that they actually all had to learn, and they all said sign language. There were subtitles that told you what was happening, but there was no actual talking until almost the end.
Yeah.
So
kept you on the edge of your seat. Jordan and I went and watched it.
it was really good.
Yeah. Wow. I was anxious the whole movie. I could not like.
Kept you on the edge of your seat.
Yeah.
Seems like a really good movie.
Interesting fact. John Krasinski and Emily Blunt are married in the movie as well as in real life, and she actually asked him to cast her as the mother in the show. So you can hear they think that the monster's coming up on them, and really great. That's all we have for you today. So you can send it to our next segment.
SNL.
We have our SNL skit, our Sometimes on Fridays.
Nice.
And see what they have for you today. Thanks. That's all we got.
All right. Thanks, Media Men, for that wonderful input on those shows. Those are some scary shows there. All right, next for you, we have SNL bringing you their scary clip. I believe they're playing Paranormal Activity and getting scared out of their mind, so we'll see what goes on there.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome to Sometimes on Fridays. I'm Jer, and behind the camera, or the laptop, or computer in this case, is my friend Seth. Now, today what we have is not a skit, it is, I guess you could say, a VR game tryout? Yeah. So what we're playing is Paranormal Activity, The Lost Soul. Now, we're doing this on expert mode, which has never been done by me or Seth. So this should be really scary. A lot of people say this is like the scariest VR game, like, ever. So I guess we're gonna test it out. You ready, Seth? Yeah. Okay. I feel like there's someone outside the door. Is epic. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay.
Hey! It's after me.
Why you do this? So the chair's moving. That's fun. Oh gosh. Hey Seth, you want to try?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey! Give me the ball, you won't. Oh, lighter. Despacito. Hello? No. No! Oh, crap. No, get away. Oh, that's nice. Hello? Hello?
Hame. Hame. I think I had fun. What? What? No.
All right. That's quite the segment from SNL. That looks pretty scary to play Paranormal Activity. That's pretty scary, Jared and Seth. Next, we have Tech Time with Alex and Kennedy, and I'll take you to them. Ladies.
Oh, not a single day goes by where you don't cross my mind.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another segment of Tech Time. I'm Kennedy.
And I'm Alex, and today, as you can already tell, it's getting a bit spooky.
Yes. So, as the boys from Media Men talked about, they talked about each movie, and we kind of wanted to elaborate a little bit more on The Quiet Place.
Yes, so I've seen this movie 2 times. I loved it both times. I cried both times. And one of my favorite scenes, I think most people love the scene where Jim is crossing his arms and doing the sign language, like I've always loved you. But my favorite scene was when she picked up her hearing aids and saw like how much work that he had put into her, and she didn't know that like he actually loved her that much. So it was just like a sweet moment and made all the movie just, oh.
Yes, I feel like there was so much hype for this movie because people have told me that there was, it's like a quiet movie. Like you're sitting in there and you can hear people eating their popcorn, and it's just, you're always on the edge of your seat. So that made me so excited to go and see it, and especially since it's Jim from The Office. Like, come on. So, filming for this movie took place from May to November of 2017 in upstate New York, and during filming, everybody on set tried to be as quiet as possible so that they could actually record the real noise that was happening around them, and then they would later amplify this in post-production.
Yes, another super cool thing about this movie is that the sister in the movie is actually deaf in real life, so it's really cool. So it made the movie like actually more real and stuff. She also helped her fellow actors learn sign language. So that was cool.
Yeah, that is so cool. And also, like Jordan said, John Krasinski, sorry, he has a hard name, and Emily Blunt are actually married in real life. And so, here's a little clip from behind the scenes of this movie.
All right, so here you can see there's like the equipment that they used to like make everything happen, and it just made like all the shots so much more real and cool. And this was a sweet moment for him and his son.
Yeah, and you can kind of tell how quiet the set is just based on this video. Like, I feel like other videos of sets, like, you can hear a lot more happening, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, as you can see, there's so much that, like, goes into each shot. There's not just, like, one shot, we're done. There's multiple shots, multiple cameras to get every angle, and here they are just, like, reviewing it. And here's, like, where the sound actually comes in.
This makes me want to work with John Krasinski.
Oh, Jim.
Oh, Jim.
We love Jim. All right, here you can see that they had to have the interpreter on set, and it just made things like a lot harder, but then again, it made it like more real and just like cooler and like pulled the whole movie together, and it was just so cool.
And here's a fateful scene.
Oh, this is the worst right here. Right here, you can see that he is seeing that his dad is being attacked. And he brings the alien back to him, and here comes sister saving the day as she looks back and sees that now her dad is gonna die, and it's too much for me. Tears all over the place.
All over the place. So my initial thought when I saw this was that I had no idea what these creatures were that had taken over the planet, and so we kind of researched a little, and we got a direct quote from John Krasinski, and he both produced and played the lead role in this movie.
So he said, "They're absolutely aliens. They're from another planet." Where I developed the idea of them and wanted them to look like was what most alien movies are about. Takeovers, agendas, they're all thinking alien creature. And for me, this idea of a predator, the idea that is introduced into an ecosystem was interesting.
Yeah.
So we heard a podcast from him, and let's play that.
No, but anyway, the idea behind all that is they're definitely aliens, and they're an evolutionary perfect machine. So the idea is if they grew up on a planet that had no humans, then they would just, and no light, then they don't need eyes. They can only hunt by sound. They also develop a way to protect themselves from everything else. That's why they're bulletproof and all these things. I had to make it make sense. I needed the rules of the monster to adhere as tightly to the rules of the family. The family, we had set up all these incredible rules. I needed the monster to not just be convenient.
Yes, so as you can see, he didn't want the monsters to just be convenient for the family. They wanted them to have a trial, and yes.
And this quote helped us realize that these creatures were indeed aliens, but we still haven't received on the backstory of how they're on Earth.
Yeah,
and
we kind of
why
just
they're there.
jumped into day 89 of the movie. So then in the podcast, he said a disgusting joke that no one really even wants to think about, but it describes the situation perfectly. And he wanted it to portray that if you put a wolf into a daycare, that's how the world responded. So it was way intense, way soon, and there was nothing they could really do about it, you know?
Yeah.
So that's how the world responded to the aliens.
Yeah, Krasinski then released a statement that answered my question about the backstory, so here is what he said.
Ridiculous. But you worked out really fastidiously the backstory of the creatures, because we start on day 89 and things have already gone to shit by then. Yep. So I get the impression that you worked out so by day 30 everything's gone to pot. This family knows.
No, exactly right. So that horrible, probably terrible metaphor of wolves in a daycare center is it happens so fast. There is no. I wanted to break all the rules or the conventions that I had seen in alien movies, which is like a speech from the president and people deciding how to survive. There was no deciding. It just happened so fast that you either survived or you didn't, and so it puts these people in a very tense place.
Yeah, so as you can see, he didn't want things to be easy for the actors, in the movie or for the viewers. He wanted us to think and require us to want to see more. So I'm hoping that if there's a second movie, that it will go back in time and explain how everything
I think a prequel,
happens.
if they made a prequel to this movie, I think that would be so cool to see why they're on Earth and how quick everything happened. I think that would be so cool to see.
Yes. So, The Quiet Place. I think a lot of people loved it and enjoyed it. And as you research about it more, it gets more and more interesting and kind of just makes you love it more.
Once you realize all the effort that was put into it and all the actors and I just think it's so cool that she's actually deaf in real life and she had the opportunity to be on this major film, and I think that's such a cool opportunity.
It definitely is. And then Jim from The Office.
Always.
Oh, my heart.
MVP in my heart.
Oh, what do you think if Pam was his wife?
I feel like Pam would do really well.
That would just be so weird, though.
That would be weird because then it would just mix over too much crossover.
Yes. So we had a lot of fun researching this, and we've learned a lot about horror today between Media Men, the makeup on What's Up. That was so cool to watch.
Cool.
I could never do eyeshadow
we should try that one
ever.
day. We can try that one day.
We'll try. Well, that was it for our segment. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for tuning in with Treading in the Times. We're happy you could see all of our segments. Thanks for watching. Hope you could feel the horror and the spook. Thank you.